Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from LA. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power, and it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss, first play of the game. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
Hampton now up the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to Hampton. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Herbert now off the play fake. Brought in by Gadsden. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 11, and the Chargers will have a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Again, it's Hampton. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. There's a give, left side. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Broncos nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for their next quarterback after Elway and Manning, and it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. It was 29, by the way, and he finished third for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Jukes one defender, and they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he set out. It's a pickup of 26, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Throwing on first down, Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Dobbins. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay 1 play ahead of their defensive foes.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. They go play action. Here's Herbert. They send in the hands of Will Dissly. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Play action now for Herbert. Catch made over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Herbert throwing again. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Herbert from the gun. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Back now, pressure on its way. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Dicker connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got it! Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the...
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though. Didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nix trying to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Broncos. Looking at 4th and maybe an inch or 2. So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. Going for it on 4th, Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. Dukes out of 1 stop. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Broncos 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st down from the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing from the gun. Has it down close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Dobbins. And He won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Gain on the play.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's second and goal. He gets it again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on third and goal? Dobbins tried to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First and 10, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. He spins right by him. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the third. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He can run it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's calling his own number again. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
1st down, Denver.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. He keeps it and takes off. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Nix. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On third down, here's Nix. And oh, he got it! Interception! Dante Jackson takes it away. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running it with Hampton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st and 10, Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down and 1.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. Running it after the penalty. Room inside the 10. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 21, Broncos 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Next off the play action. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 now. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down, Denver.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll throw again. Nix. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it! And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Denver set to take the field on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down, Broncos.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos facing a 5-point deficit. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
To throw. Short pass brought in. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes.
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. First down, ball at the 36. Here he is to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. He'll step up, and there he goes. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Looking over the middle, finds Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.